He's 89 yards shy of 3,000 for his career. If I can do the math right.
There's always a question.
It really is.
So how much do you look at the numbers? How much do the numbers matter to you during the season, or is it something you really look at more at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I really just look at after the season. I usually just focus on the game during that week. I usually don't look into it.
But you got a ball the other day. They gave you a ball for passing 1,000, right? After the game, or did they give it to you Sunday?
No, I think they gave the game ball to Mitch this week.
But did they not? Max said something. Didn't Max say something yesterday about they gave you something or acknowledged you or something like that?
Yeah, they acknowledged me at the
for
end of the
1,000?
game. Yeah,
Okay.
the end of the game. Yeah, that was a really cool feeling.
So the 1,000 is pretty cool. Still got to be a nice mark, and certainly you went way over that last year. It's been sort of a slower track to get there the last few weeks. You're getting bottled up a little bit more, a lot more short runs, I guess, if you will. How has that been the last few weeks with all the teams you guys are facing? A lot more eyeballs on you than maybe earlier in the year.
I mean, it's been good. Just main thing for me, just staying productive, getting the ball, making sure I can get as much yards as I can, and then just my O-line, they're doing a good job. They've been doing a good job the whole year. Just been running behind those guys. It's been a really good feeling.
Omarion, kind of similar to the scene that AJ was talking about when they were acknowledging at the end of the game. Mac was saying that he asked you if you wanted to give a speech or something like that. What do you remember about that?
All the guys, they were just yelling speech and everything like that. But I was tired as a kid.
And then,
If you were
and then for you as well, I know one thing that you were saying going into the year, wanted to be kind of a dual threat running back, if you will, with the receiving game, things like that. Seems you've been getting the ball in space a little bit more out of the backfield. Just what's that experience been like for you as far as kind of getting more, I guess, catches and things like that?
Oh yeah, it's been a good job. I feel like Chip Lindsey, I feel like he does a good job just setting up the game plan, getting me in open space and everything like that. And I just feel good about catching the ball and open field and everything like that, and showing that I can do that.
Martin, I have to ask, what would it take for you to actually give a speech to the team? What would you have to achieve?
I mean, I might say something a little bit at the end of the year, but you never know.
It's just not your thing, right?
Yeah.
Omarion, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but since you mentioned the end of the year, are you approaching these last 4 games of the regular season like they're your last games in college? Because obviously the NFL is an option. I mean, is that the way you're looking at these games?
No, I'm just taking it really just game by game, looking at the week. I'm really just focused on this week and focusing on Florida State. So I'm just pouring it all out into Florida State, and then when the next week comes, the next week comes. So I'm taking it game by game.
Gotcha.
Omarion, when you think about where you were as a true freshman a couple of years ago, and then you look at Bullet, how he's progressed this season, how would you say that he's doing, and do you think that whenever you do move on, how ready do you think he is to sort of take over RB1?
Yeah, I think Bullet's special. He catches on everything quick, and then just we be in the meeting room, he just answering questions, knows everything off bat. I feel like he knows everything right now to be a starter and everything. So I feel like he's gonna be a very good player.
How has it been taking care of your body this year? You're getting a lot more touches. You've had 35 touches in a couple of games. So how has that been for you on Sunday during the week, pacing yourself and taking care of your body?
Really just staying in the treatment room, just doing what I need to do to be prepared for Saturday, feeling as good as possible for Saturday. And then, just being in there after the games, just getting hot tub, cold tub, getting cups on my body and everything, making sure my body feels good for the next practice and everything.
What's the difference when you wake up Sunday morning after getting 30 touches as opposed to 20 touches?
I mean, usually I feel a little bit better after I get in the cold tub and everything and do all the treatment. So I would say around Wednesday or Thursday, my body feels back right for be prepared for the game.
What's your relationship like with Natron? And I ask because getting ready to pass him in career rushing, not too long. What's you guys dynamic like?
Me and Nathan are real close. Just him always being there for me. Just him taking me through things he learned when he was playing and everything like that, and then just taking tips off him. Just him putting me through different drills, and then me even in being in the game and then coming to the sideline, him helping me out, telling me what I need to do, telling me on different things I need to look at during the games. I feel like he's been a big key to my success.
Do you feel like you've learned things from him? That because he was,
Yeah,
because he did it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he's definitely been a big tool for me. Just him talking about ball, man. Him just being in the meeting room, just going over everything. I feel like I learned a lot of things since I've been here.
And I'm sorry to hard it, but he does probably mention pull up my highlights, right? It seems like he's always saying that to guys.
Yeah.
Like, has he been on you about that? Like, look at me in the Chargers uniform and all that? Or?
Yeah, we definitely looked at a few of his highlights in the meeting room multiple times.
Omarion, Max said yesterday that when he takes you out of a game or when you get taken out of a game, he says that you like get mad when it happens. First of all, is that accurate? And just what your thoughts on that?
I'm always ready to go back in the game just because I love the game so much. It's always been like, as a kid, I always been like that when they take me out. I always just want to go right back in. But I feel like, I just feel like it's always been like that. I always just want to get right back in the game as soon as I come out.
He was saying it's kind of hard to tell because you usually have the same like facial expression. That was kind of just qualified for that.
Yeah.
He said you just don't get tired. Is it just a different kind of adrenaline you have during the game, or what's going on there?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a genuine thing when the game's just going. I just get locked into it and everything like that. So everything focused on like defense and the game plan and everything like that. So I'm not really worried about it too much.
They had a big time running back here in the 70s named Mike Voigt, and he carried the ball 47 times one game.
Oh yeah.
He was an ACC Player of the Year. What is there a ceiling? Or let's say you guys are in a game and you're grinding it out and you're getting 4, 5, 6 a pop, and that's the way to win. Can you just keep carrying and maybe the number really wouldn't matter on that particular day?
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't matter. I feel like whatever we gotta do to win, whatever I can do to put my team in a situation to win, I feel like I'll be up for it.
Could you ever imagine carrying it 47 times?
If I do, I'll be ready for it.
And how that would feel the next day?
Yeah. I'll probably I won't worry about the next day until it happens, but I'll just have to be in the treatment room for sure.
Any like special just pregame rituals that kind of get you in that space, get you locked in, whether it's like the type of music you're listening to, things like that?
I don't have any really like big pregame rituals. I would say I just pray for every game, make sure I do that. Always give thanks to God and everything like that.
All right. You got one more?
Yeah,
All right, one more.
if you don't mind. Just looking ahead at Florida State, just anything that you see there that stands out there. Defense, is your kind of game planning there?
Yeah, they're a real solid defense. They really solid on defense. They just watching film on them, everything like that. Just watching how they defend the run, watching how they cover in the backfield and everything like that. So I feel like it's gonna be a real competitive game.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Brian.
Lauren,